Hello, I am once again recording another entry. Today is June 9th. It is 6:40 p.m. and I am playing Vampire Survivors. I think that's the name of it. I kind of forgot it now. What is the area I have to play? I think it's this one, maybe? I have no idea, dude. Yeah, anyway, that doesn't really matter. So, I'm gonna take this. I don't really know what it does, but well, anyway, I haven't recorded in a while, but that's okay. I just didn't feel like it, so that's why I didn't record it. So it's because like nothing much has been happening these past few days, because it's been basically the same thing. Like I was going to college and studying these kinds of things, and so there's nothing new to talk about. Actually, now I am on summer break. Well, in my country, it's actually winter break. We're now going through winter because I live in Brazil and like the southern hemisphere. I think that's how it's called. The seasons are kind of like inversed. Like when you are in summer, we are in winter here. It's something like that. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. uh, well, anyway, that doesn't really matter, does it? So I'm having a break from college now, and it feels good that I didn't need like it wasn't that hard to uh, go through this first semester. It was like totally doable. I didn't have to pull up any crazy shit. Like didn't have to study really hard. I just I just went to the classes, you know? I just attended the classes and then I got the grades I needed. It's not the hardest. I'm doing mechanical engineering and it's really not the hardest for now. I know things are gonna get harder eventually, but this first semester was like super chill, which is kind of funny because all of my friends had like a lot of work to do this semester, but for some reason I didn't. And theoretically, I am the one who has the hardest major, which is engineering. People often say engineering is really, really hard, and I mean it is, because like most people have a hard time with math and stuff. So yeah, but that's not true for me. Like I was taking pre-calc, which is like pre-calculus, you know, but I already know calculus. It's something that you're supposed to learn while you are at university, but I learned it while still at high school. It's not something people teach in Brazil. Like in high school, they only teach it for like people who are at university. I don't know why. Like I know it's a hard topic and it's complex, but it's not something like super crazy that you have to be a genius to learn. Anyone can learn it if they try to it, you know? Because I learned and I'm not like super genius or anything, obviously. But yeah, I'm not doing this to show like, oh look, I learned calculus by myself. I'm just saying, and I didn't learn like the full calculus. I learned the basics. And like I know how to do derivations, how to differentiate things and how to integrate things. And yeah, I know how to do that, and like it's already a lot, you know? It's like uh it was enough to like expand my way of thinking, which is something I think is really fun when it comes to math. Like you actually learn how to think when you study it. Like when you're not forced to study it, like um school does to you, you actually learn how to be smarter, and yeah, that's really really cool, I think, and it feels good. Like I feel more intelligent every time I close a calculus book. I feel like I am a much smarter person. You know, it's a feeling that's hard to describe. You know, and when I got that, like really really got that the first time, I was feeling really good, and I was feeling proud. You know, about myself. And okay, I got a lot of stuff here. Uh, yeah, anyway, so I think I was supposed to learn calculus next semester, but apparently that's not gonna be needed because I already know enough to pass like Calc 1, you know? As I said, I don't know like the entire like full calculus or anything like that. I know enough to take a Calc 1 exam, I think. I still have to try it and like, but the Black Pen Red Pen videos about Calc 1, I managed to understand everything and do some of the problems by myself. So I think that is something, you know, and something I should feel proud of. Yeah, so school hasn't really been that hard for me until now. So next semester will be harder because, as I said, I'm gonna start calculus, and even though I already know calculus, there's gonna be a few other a few other subjects that I don't really know much, like linear algebra. I don't really know how to do stuff with matrices, and they're kind of confusing, honestly. But they're a lot of work to do. Like when you're multiplying matrices, you have to do a lot of computing. You know, you have to. It's not something that requires intelligence. Like you don't really have to think; you just have to calculate it. And like multiplying something everyone knows how to do since like middle school or maybe even before that, like preschool. I don't know. Multiplying is not a hard topic, so matrices shouldn't be like multiplying matrices. It's just like a lot of work to do. It's like cleaning a house. You do not have to like think a lot to clean a house. You just have to do a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, so I don't really know where I wanted to reach. Oh yeah, yeah. I was talking about how hard is my course now, and things will get harder with time. Like when I get into like advanced thermodynamics or something like that, that's gonna be hard, you know, or something like I don't know, bending momentum or something like that, like moment of inertia. Those are hard topics, I think. At least that's what my father told me, cause he's an engineer as well. I mean, not as well, cause I'm not an engineer, but I'm gonna be one someday. And I've talked about in other audios how I want to study physics, like make be a physics major, and I still want that. And but it's something that I'll have to wait like a few months to actually become a thing. So for a few months, I'm still gonna study engineering, even though I want to pursue physics. So yeah, there's that. But I'm not really sad about that because engineering involves a whole lot of physics, like crazy amount of physics. So it's just like the same thing, I think. They're really similar. I think the difference is like the reason why you're doing those things. Like an engineering does things to improve stuff. Like an engineer is often what gets stuff to their optimal stage. Like when you wanna, I don't know, make a car use less gas, for example, and be more efficient, use less energy. That's something that is usually an engineer's job. A physicist, he just wants to understand the universe. I think that's what I really want. Understand the universe and whatever is this that God created. And I think that's a cool reason, like understanding the place that we live in. It's cool, I think. Uh, I don't know what happened really, but my channel has been in like uh, I don't know, people are watching. Like a few people commented. I mean, two people actually. I don't remember the names exactly, but I remember one of them had a cat profile picture, and the other one had a Minecraft chicken as their profile picture. So, if you're listening to this, thank you a lot, like for listening and actually caring for this, because they commented about my friend that I talked about in the last audio, and they were like showing support to me and wishing that things would get better and stuff, and I felt really good about that. I didn't think people would actually listen, and that made my day, you know. Seeing that people care about this stuff is uh different, I think. It was not something that I was expecting. And yeah, my channel has a few subscribers. It has 4 right now, I think. And I mean, I think 2 of them are my other accounts that, and I am subscribed with other accounts to this channel because I like watching my own videos as well. Like I like to re-listen those audios, especially the ones where I was in school, like from that time where I was in school. I think those are really cool to re-listen because I was going through some weird shit within my head, and now that everything has kind of organized itself and everything is kind of like in place, it's funny to see how I was overreacting a lot at that time. But I can't really judge me, can I? I was worried with a lot of stuff, I guess. So I think that's natural to be how can I say negative about a lot of things, or maybe what's pessimist about stuff. So I don't think I was wrong. I mean, I was wrong because I wasn't seeing the reality, but I don't think I was uh, like completely out of mind for thinking like that. And oh, we're getting shit now. Okay, so please can I skip? I can't apparently. Yeah, I like to listen to those audios, but yeah, my channel has seems to have gotten a little bit of attention these past few weeks. So now that I know that some people actually listen to this, thank you if you're listening to me just rant about shit, like random stuff. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Um, that makes me feel like I am actually doing something that makes sense, and not just like doing something that doesn't make sense. I know this for a long time has been just a what's the name of it? Placebo effect. Like I knew people weren't listening to this, but I liked to feel like I was listened, and now I know that maybe one or two people are listening. Uh, that makes me feel really, really happy. And yeah, I think I've already talked this, already said this. Anyway, if you're listening, thank you. And about my friend that I've talked about last audio, I don't want to say what's the word? I like I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna say I'm not mad with him. I still am kind of mad with him, but you know, I can't treat him badly. You know, I can't act mad with him, and my other friend seems to like have kind of forgotten about it. They didn't forget. They didn't forget, but um, they just are giving him some time, and maybe he'll get better with that time without anyone actually having to do anything. Maybe he'll notice what he's doing is wrong, and you know. But we kind of made an agreement. Like if he does something remotely close to what he's done, like in the past, we're gonna talk to him, and like we're gonna be really, 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 really mad to him, and like try to really fix that dude up, or and if he doesn't change, we may just like don't talk to him again. Which is like the dude, he's a cool dude, you know, but those things kinda makes me feel a little sick still to talk to him and all. But still, I can't be rude to him and anything like that. I would feel mad if I do something like that. So okay, what should I get? I'm gonna get this one. Anyway. Okay, bloody tear. Tear or tear? I think it's tear. Anyway, so yeah, it's things are kind of fine now with him. Like we're just pretending we didn't feel bad about the things he's done, and but just for a while. If he does like keep doing that stuff, we're gonna have to talk to him, and like really, really serious, and we're gonna uh yeah, I hope he feels bad and kind of changes the way he acts, because it was making everyone uncomfortable. I've talked about this in last audio, so if you want to understand, it's there. You can listen to it. It's kind of long, I think. All my audios are kind of long, honestly. Okay, another clover. Hmm. Okay, the clover is close to being upgraded, so not upgraded, but to be maxed out. Anyway, um, yesterday, I went to my grandma's house with my girlfriend, and it was really cool. We had a lot of stuff to eat there, and it was really cool. We played cards with one of my uncles, and it was really cool. After that, we came home and we watched Interstellar. I haven't watched that movie yet, and everyone talks about it and says it's like a great movie, and it is. It is great. I watched it and I loved it. I think it's my favorite movie of all time. And it's really cool, like really cool. It is like very confusing as well. But yeah, I watched it with my girlfriend. She said she didn't really want it at first because she thought it was gonna be boring and all, but after it started, she really got into it, and after the movie ended, we talked a lot about it, and she recommended to a lot of her family members and her relatives. Family members is a weird way of saying it. And I felt really happy because at first I felt like I was forcing her to do it, and I kind of was, but not really in a bad way because I just wanted to have fun with her. And it worked. Like, she liked the movie, I loved the movie, and yeah, it was good. We couldn't like pay much attention to some parts because we were messing with each other. Like, I don't know why, but we love to compete with each other. Like, we make up a lot of games uh just to say we won something. Like, uh we have this one where we have to steal kisses from each other, and who steals the most kisses wins. It's kind of cheesy, I think, talking like this, but it's fun. I always criticize people for like being all lovey-dovey with their partners or their significant others in front of people, but I kind of do that now, and I guess I can't really say people are wrong now because I do that as well. So yeah, I think I'm a hypocrite. But it's so cool. I don't want to. I don't know, but it's cool. It's cool. It's not like we're like doing that all the time as well. Like, we do it when we are alone, I think. Like, in the bus back to home, like when we're going to college and going back home with the bus and all. It's usually where we play those games. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I really love her, so I I don't know. I don't know how to handle being far from her. And I don't mean that in a I don't want that to sound so creepy. What I wanted to say is like I really love her and I love being by her side, and she makes me feel so good. It's wonderful. I didn't actually think I needed a relationship until I got one, and like it was the best thing that ever happened to me, I think. Maybe I'm just in those starting phases of the relationship where you think the other person is the best thing ever, and but I think we are kind of reaching the end of that phase. If we still are in that phase, we're kind of reaching the end of it because we're going to reach the half a year milestone. Like, this month, it's we're gonna have our 5th month anniversary, if that means anything. Like, it's almost half a year with her, and only counting like from when we actually started dating and like being a official couple, like not counting the whole year we spent as friends and all. I think my brother's calling me. Oi, tô indo. I have to the dinner is ready and they're calling me, so I'm gonna go there. I am back. I just had dinner and I don't really remember what I was talking about. I just I think I was talking about my friend Sergio who has done some weird shit. And yeah, I explained the whole situation about it and how we were thinking about it and how we're treating this and all. And yeah, there's nothing much to talk about that. It's just like we're gonna wait and see if he improves as a person and starts and stops being so weird. And if he doesn't, then we are going to talk to him and like try to make that dude think straight, you know. But yeah, apart from that, there's nothing much we can talk about that. Like, it's just that. I am really, really excited for Sunday. Because it's gonna be Valentine's Day. I mean, it's not gonna be Valentine's Day because it's not Valentine's Day. It's like the Couples Day or something like that. Like Couples Day is supposed to be on Valentine's Day in the entire world, but in Brazil we don't really do Valentine's Day. We have a day for couples. That's not Valentine's Day. I think it got kind of weird, but yeah, it's on June 12th, but we're gonna do it on June 11th because June 12th is actually Monday, so it's not a good day. Sunday is a better day, so we're gonna do a day earlier than it is supposed to. But yeah, we're gonna give gifts to each other, and I mean to each other, like me and my girlfriend. And I'm gonna be with two friends. There are also a couple, and I think it's gonna be so cool. I hope it is cool, and it's nice to like think that my first couples day with someone, and like the first couples day that I don't spend alone, it's gonna be like with other people as well. It's something weird because it's supposed to be like for the couple, but it's now gonna be for the couples. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool, really, really cool. And I'm really excited. I've already bought the gifts. I think I've bought them. I mean, they were bought in different times, at different times, but it's well over a year, what, well over a week since I bought the last one. So they've been in my house for a long time, and I can't wait to give them to her. She's also gonna give me a gift, obviously, and like I am excited for that as well. But I think I am more excited to give her my present than to actually get my present. I don't know if that's how things usually go or that's how people usually feel. But I think that's cool. I think that's cool because that means I won't get um, underwhelmed by the gift. I don't know if I used the term correctly, but yeah, and I mean, she can literally give me anything. I'll be happy with it. Just knowing that like she's giving me with like like what the fuck with the good intentions, it what makes it worth it for me. And it doesn't really matter what she gives me. I hope it's something cool. If it is something cool, then yeah, good. But if it isn't, then it's alright as well. I'll like it like just as much probably. And yeah, I like that dynamic. I think it's cool. Yeah, so I am really, really excited, and oof, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, got this. Oh, it's the evolved magic wand. I don't really know how to say it. I can't see anything that's happening on the screen right now. It's a lot of stuff flying. I'm just walking literally. Okay, is everything maxed? No, I got those crosses and that diamond thing still to max. Persona 3 Remake has been announced. I don't know how to feel about it. I want to play it. Like, Persona 3 is my favorite game of all time. But still, it's so weird. They've just done like that re-release and like that shitty re-release, by the way. And I don't really know how to feel it. Like, I didn't buy the re-release because I've already played it and stuff. But I want to buy the remake, the Reload. I mean, that's the name they're giving it, Persona 3 Reload. I want to buy it. I want to play it because I mean it's my favorite game of all time. So why wouldn't I want to play, right? But it still feels wrong. Like, they just released the re-release and then they announce a remake. Like, that makes no sense. What about the people that bought the re-release? The remake's gonna be so much better, so why did they even make a re-release? It's just to like why? It makes no sense for me. If you're gonna release a better version, why would you release a like worse version before, like, and make people pay for it? Doesn't really make sense. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, a while until we had a Persona 3 remake, and my girlfriend's texting me. Anyway, I don't know if you can see her face in the picture. I hope not, but I also think that makes no difference. Well, okay. Anyway, I told her about my grades, that they haven't been posted for some reason, but I know that I've passed because of how easy things have been in college. But anyway, back to Persona 3. I just can't understand it, and like, Atlas is a weird corporation, a weird company, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I can't be more confused, but I'm also happy that it is happening. A Persona 3 remake is happening, and holy shit, the size of this thing. Okay, does it grow with the how much damage I give or something? Okay, I need to collect those XPs. Anyway, yeah, I want to play Persona 3. I really want to. And holy shit, those crosses are insane. Okay, I think I killed it. Treasure, another cross. How wonderful. And okay, it's not maxed out yet. Yeah, I hope it is a good port, and not a port, a good remake. And by the trailers, like, it is really pretty, and it seems really cool, and I can't wait to play it. I want to buy it as soon as possible, but I feel like it's gonna be a little bit expensive, because yeah, Persona 3 Remake has been a meme for a lot of a lot of time, because it's something that was never gonna happen. So, right, like, people want to play it, people want to see it, and there's a lot of people who have been waiting for a remake because they wanted to play but they didn't want to, like, choose a version or something, because Persona 3 has all those problems with those versions that they don't have, like Persona 3 doesn't have a definitive version, and now we're getting a definitive version for Persona 3, and that is really, really cool. And a lot of people will be able to experience Persona 3, which is like one of the greatest games that have ever been made. And but apart from that, I still want Persona 6. Like, if I had to choose between Persona 3 Remake and Persona 6, I don't know which one I would choose, honestly. Probably P3, but still, I don't know. If I put a little bit more thought into that, maybe I realized that I would rather. Oh, that's the evolved cross. It's just a knife. The cross is much more cooler, though. Well, anyway, I have to brush my teeth and go to sleep. So I mean, I'm not gonna go to sleep now, but I don't want to make this much longer. In a few audios, a few audios back, like in some past audio, I've talked about wanting to start working out, and I did. I've been doing that for 20 days, I think. Yeah, it's been kind of like that, like almost a month, and it's being pretty cool. I mean, I don't do any heavy workout or something like that. I just like do body weight workouts, and it works just fine for me. I don't know if it is the placebo effect, but I can feel my arms bigger, and like I feel better with myself. And it's something like, even though I don't want to get like strong and muscle and all of that, I just want to be healthy. But that still gives me a lot of motivation, I think, because makes you feel that it is actually working and you're going into the right direction. So even though I don't want muscles, I just want to like be strong. I don't mean like strong like weightlifting or anything like that. I just mean strong enough to open a pickle jar or something. Um, uh, it's a good thing, you know. And even if you don't, if you think like me and you don't want to be like all muscle and all of that, it still is good for you. Like, you should do it. You could do like a 5-minute workout or something. Like, it doesn't really matter. Just get some physical activity. And I should have started earlier, honestly. I used to do those like for a long time ago, like 2 years ago, and I did them for like 2 months, 3 months, I don't know. But I stopped, and I can't really understand why I did it. I just stopped. And I shouldn't. I should have just like kept going and all, and it, but I feel better that I'm back doing it. I am a really skinny guy. I think I've said this a few times, and I don't really matter. I don't really matter. I don't really care about that. I like being skinny and all. But it's cool. Like, I feel healthy. I am definitely happier with that. Yeah. So my game just ended. My garlic was the one that made the most damage. Like the Soul Eater, the garlic's up here, but it's the same thing, right? It's the garlic, but upgraded. Anyway, I'm gonna end the audio here, so hope you liked it, and I hope to see you in the next one. So, bye!